So they're always in search of the left-hand side of the table, but year after year in recent times, the only thing the UK has been setting alight is the bottom of the scoreboard. But James Newman has collected up those burning embers. He's back with a banger. It's the UK, it's Voxx Verdict 2021, and we're going to talk about their chances. So, guys, I'm going to jump in first because it's a UK entry. I'm so excited by this song. I have to say, I'm always a bit nervous when I'm getting ready to listen to the UK song for the first time. But he teased us with his tweets and his kind of saxophone emojis. Then we had a little shot of the video and he delivered us Embers. For me, it's going to be my summer tune. I'm so proud of this song. It feels like James Newman kind of spent lockdown, didn't pay attention to what all the other Eurovision countries were doing. He came back with something that's him, it's British. Yes, it may not be 2021, but it's not far off. It's a very British sounding song. It's something we would hear on the radio over here a few years ago. And this song makes me very, very happy. For me, it's a bit infectious. I love the kind of trumpets or the saxophone parts in the song. The music video has got me excited for the staging. I love the colours that are featured in the music video. And this is one of the UK's best efforts for some time, I think. Talking about James as a songwriter, I mean, he's such a seasoned songwriter. He's written some great songs. And this feels more him than My Last Breath out last year. And that makes me really happy because I think that will have an impact on his performance. I think he'll be able to come out on stage, have a lot of fun. I don't want to see him doing choreography. I'll be totally honest. I want him to concentrate on the vocals, have some choreography going on around him, but just have a lot of fun delivering this song that he's written. So yeah, I actually think the UK can go left-hand side with this. Am I being too optimistic? I don't know, Clara. How do you feel?
I like the optimism of the song overall. It might not be my favorite song, but I like how the vibe is well laid out. Sorry, can we start again? I like the song. I like the vibe of the song overall. It's very, as you very well pointed out, it's very optimistic. It's very happy. It's very cheerful. I think it's what we need to push everyone's energy up, especially on a year like this, or on a past year like this. And I like his voice. It's very soothing, and he seems very cheerful when he sings, and that's kind of contagious.
Stu.
I think this is a step in the right direction, and I think that it's definitely better to aim for left side of the scoreboard than assume a win. And sometimes we see people who when the UK has not necessarily been at their best, they assume they're going to win because of solely off of the talents of the singer. Because often the UK has really talented singers, but it's usually the song itself that holds them back. But it is a step in the right direction, and it's also fun and summery. So I think that this is definitely a song with potential. It's interesting what you say about choreography, Andy, because I think that staging will be really key to this, because they do want to keep that feeling of fun for sure. But yeah, we don't want anything that is going to make James feel uncomfortable on stage. And I mean, look, he might be a really great dancer. We haven't necessarily seen that yet so far. I would also say that the hook is decent. It's not one with the most impact out of all the songs that we hear this year, but it's good enough. And yeah, if they're able to bring something like, for example, I would say if they did something similar to what Blåsmafien were doing at MGP in Norway, where they had people on stage playing the brass parts, I think that would be a great visual element that could offset the parts where James is singing. And do some dynamic lighting, nothing that's too elaborate, but something that suits the song. And I definitely think like the colors that you mentioned in the music video, I think that they would fit the song really well on the stage as well. So, you know, a solid effort from the UK, and I would like to see this on the left-hand side. However, I would also not necessarily say that it would be disappointing if it was on the right side, but closer to the top, like 14, 15, 16, I think would still be like, that would be an accomplishment, because we know the UK needs to build up to something big.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you about having the kind of brass instruments on stage. And the good thing about the backing vocal rule is that they won't necessarily have to have backing vocalists on stage, and they can bring more of those elements. I even want to see them try and bring the car on stage, because I think that would look great. Nice Ford Mustang, dancing around that. I don't know, but yeah, the lighting is going to be key on this as well, I think, and just the fact that it needs to look like they're all having fun on stage, because that will come across on camera. So guys, as always, we need to assign our emojis for this one. I've got my fingers crossed from you two, but Stu, let's come to you first.
So I'm definitely happy to see the UK send something that is pretty, you know, well-rounded and actually sounds like something you'd hear from the UK. It's not my favorite, but it's going to get a like from me.
Clara.
Same. I like it. I think the energy is great, and I think James has a great energy and a great presence on the stage.
Well, I can say with a lot of pride, I love this. It's been one of the probably in the top 10 of the songs that I've played the most. Finally, I can properly get behind a UK entry, and I don't feel like I've been able to do that for some time. So I'm going to be waving my Union Jack flag for this. But guys, as always, we need to go to the Voxx squad and see how they've ranked this. Wow, so some fuegos, we've got some loves it. Not many people that don't like this, so that's interesting. Kind of unanimously, people like this song on the team, so maybe that'll be a good omen. We will see. But guys, as always, we would love to know what you think of the UK's chances this year. So drop a comment down below and let us know what you think of Embers by James Newman. Otherwise, go to our Facebook page, tell us there. Also, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Until the next one, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.